Why do they have to be so different? Girls get along with each other. Boys stand up for themselves. Girls care. Boys take what's theirs. Boys won't listen. All they want to do is talk. They like to moon ya. No, we don't.
Hi, I'm Gwynna, and in this video, I'm not going to talk about why men are from Mars and women are from Venus. Well, not exactly. Instead, I'm going to talk about the relationship of language and gender from sociolinguistic perspective. Simply speaking, the main content of sociolinguistics is the study of the relationship between language and society. It is the study of language structure and social context. Through the study of the interaction and influence between them, sociolinguists try to analyze from the various social cultural phenomena and explore different discourse behaviors. Language exists as a system of symbols in terms of abstract thinking and senses. It reveals a method and pattern to describe the objective world. From another perspective, language system and language structure differences reflected our different recognition of the world in some degree. In addition, as a kind of historical and cultural heritage, during the process of using it, the language in a certain sense reflects the formation of cultural traditions, evolution of civilization, national spirit creation, and social life improvement. Language gender difference has always been complex. Gender differences in language are not only regarded as a linguistic phenomenon, but also as a social phenomenon, and become the popular subject of linguistics and sociolinguistics. Gender differences in language phenomenon are not accidental. They have the profound social root. Gender differences are the fundamental facts of social life and human differences. It reflects that there is a long historical origin in language different phenomenon. Men and women have different status and play different roles. Thus, they have different duties and different rights. Researchers engaged in sociolinguistics explain different phenomena of language gender difference from the perspective of social structure, consistency, and rights. They think the formation of language difference is due to the unequal status of males and females. For 1,000 years, the traditional concept of men outside, women inside has dominated people, and men are seen as the dominators of the status and power. They govern the external world and go out to earn the money for the family. Women are considered to be weak and only do activities in the family. Sexist pig. Proper manners will influence gender roles recognition. During the recognition process, boys and girls gradually learn to develop according to their genders. Different cultural behaviors and communication methods will naturally become a part of features and eventually form different ideological men and women. At the same time, girls and boys' expressions are becoming different, and the same mentality and action will cause different language effect. Besides, males and females accepting and adopting social interaction in their childhood will obviously affect their communication methods. Even when they grow up, the existing mode is hard to reject.
Vintage. So adorable. Thanks. That is the ugliest effing skirt I've ever seen.
We will use Regina George from the iconic movie Mean Girls as the subject of this discussion. The most prominent evidence is the overuse of the word like. Let's take a look at this clip.
So then in 8th grade, I started going out with my first boyfriend, Kyle, who was totally gorgeous, but then he moved to Indiana. And Janice was like weirdly jealous of him. Like if I would blow her off to hang out with Kyle, she'd be like, "Why didn't you call me back?" And I'd be like, "Why are you so obsessed with me?" So then for my birthday party, which was an all-girls pool party, I was like, "Janice, I can't invite you because I think you're a lesbian."
From the clip, she said the word like 5 times already, even if it's unnecessary in the sentence. And she also pushed her tones when she pronounced the word to make it more dramatic. Besides that, we can also see another female language use that Regina did. Notice when she said this.
Then in 8th grade, I started going out with my first boyfriend, Kyle, who was totally gorgeous, but then he moved to Indiana.
She dragged her pronunciation on Kyle and totally. This called upspeak. in which she raised her intonation toward the end of the sentence that produced the sound as if she was asking questions. Regina also did the vocal fry. Vocal fry is when someone drops their voice to its lowest natural register that makes their vocal folds vibrate to produce a creaking sound. Vocal fry is also usually associated with females. Notice when she said, "She's so pathetic," and also the way she pronounced Janice Ian in this clip.
And started talking to me about crack.
She's so pathetic. Let me tell you something about Janice Ian. We were best friends in middle school.
We can see her using vocal fry at the end of almost all of her sentences, as she tends to say her last word in a sentence with vocal fry. There have been some debates on female and the usage of vocal fry. Naomi Wolf, an author, mentioned in an article that she wrote for The Guardian that this trend of destructive speech patterns is disowning females' power. She also mentioned that this speech pattern makes young women who use it sound less competent, less trustworthy, less educated, and less hireable. Wolf then quickly faced backlash. Many people argued that Wolf's article is just another unnecessary criticism that women have to face. Rachel Thompson, senior culture reporter at Mashable, wrote that criticism towards vocal fry, upspeak, or any way female speaking is just another weapon used to silence women who dare to voice their opinions. Just because you found some trait in women that is annoying doesn't mean that they have to change it to your liking.